Congratulations, God says, you will be very happy tonight because I am giving you that one thing. Open this message now. If you ignore this, you'll miss it. Stop what you're doing right now. Don't scroll. Don't look away. If your heart has been crying out to heaven, if you've been feeling lost, weary, or even abandoned, this moment, this exact moment is not an accident. God Himself is speaking straight to you. What He is about to give you will shift everything. That one thing you've been begging for, the breakthrough that's long overdue, the peace you can't fake, the miracle that seems impossible, He's releasing it to you tonight. Not next week, not someday, tonight. But if you miss this, if you walk away thinking this is just another message, you might miss the very thing you've been praying for. Pause for just a second and comment Amen right now to seal your heart in agreement with what is being spoken over you. God says, I saw you when no one else did. I heard the prayers you whispered when your voice broke. I counted the tears that stained your pillow. I felt every ache that pulsed through your chest when you thought no one understood. And tonight, I answer, He is not waiting for you to be perfect. He is not waiting for you to get it all together. He's showing up right now, in the middle of your mess, and He is saying, my child, tonight your joy is coming back. The very thing you thought I forgot I have held in my hands, preparing it for this moment. You felt stuck, like everything you try falls apart. You've wondered if your time passed, if your prayer got lost in the crowd. But God is saying, I never forgot you. I've been building the answer behind the scenes. Tonight, I'm delivering what only I can give. Don't miss it. This is not just encouragement, it's a divine appointment. This is a moment written into your life before you were even born. Heaven has leaned in. Angels are standing by. The door is unlocking. If you believe this is your word, type 1111 right now in the comments to declare your expectation. The enemy has tried everything to break you. He's tried to wear you out, steal your hope, confuse your mind, and silence your praise. But it hasn't worked. You're still standing, and that's why this promise is being released tonight. God doesn't bless you after the battle. He blesses you in the middle of it to remind you who holds the victory. You've cried out for help, and now help is here. Not from people, not from luck, but from the God who split the sea, shut the lion's mouth, and rolled away the stone. You might feel weak, but God says you are chosen. You might feel like nothing is working out, but He says tonight, the shift begins. The blessing is not small, it's not something you'll have to second guess. When God says that one thing, He's talking about the desire you buried because it hurt too much to hope for it again. He's talking about the healing you almost gave up on, the dream that looked dead. He's breathing life into it right now. Before we go further, if this is reaching your heart already, take a moment to like this video. That one small act can be your way of saying, God, I receive this. It's not for anyone else, it's between you and Him. God has a way of showing up when the night is darkest. And some of you reading this have been walking through a night season, silent, long, and cold. You've been faithful. You've kept going even when it felt like your prayers were hitting a wall. But hear this clearly. God says tonight the wall comes down. The delay ends. What has been held up is being released. That one thing is not random. It's the exact thing you asked for in your desperation, and heaven is moving on your behalf. Comment 222 if you trust that the one thing God is giving you tonight is about to change your life. You were never forgotten. You were never invisible to God. In fact, you've been hidden for a purpose. He was preparing the right time, the right alignment, the right door. And this is it. Some of you will wake up tomorrow and find that what was heavy has lifted, that what was closed is now open, that what seemed lost is being restored. This is a prophetic shift, not just a feel-good moment. God is not a man that he should lie. When he says, I am giving you that one thing, you better believe it's on the way. This is the hour of release. The kind of blessing that doesn't just help you survive, but helps you rise. He's about to embarrass the enemy who thought he had you. You're stepping into a testimony so loud, even your enemies will see it and say, surely God is with them. You didn't find this by accident. You were led here. That tug you feel in your chest. That's not emotion. That's the Holy Spirit confirming this is your word. God is making it personal. He's naming your fear and replacing it with peace. He's naming your loss and turning it into gain. He's naming your weakness and clothing it with strength. This isn't inspiration, it's transformation. This is God doing what only He can do. Stay with this. Don't click away. You're not here to scroll, you're here to receive. This is heaven's announcement over your life. That relationship you've been praying about, God sees it. That child you've been crying for, He's working on them. That job, that home, that healing, that clarity, it's being prepared. God doesn't need to take years when He decides to move. All it takes is one word, one night, one yes from heaven, and that yes is now. You've wondered if your season has passed. It hasn't. You've questioned if the promise was just your imagination. It wasn't. You've battled the voice of doubt, guilt, shame. But God says, I am not holding your past against you. I am using it to prove my power through you. You are still the one. You are still called. You are still chosen. And tonight you are being answered. What if a quick 7-second brain ritual could truly wipe out your debt and fill your life with unstoppable abundance? A shocking CIA leak has just revealed a 7-second ritual now helping ordinary people clear debt and attract unlimited wealth. Verified by 4 top neuroscience labs, this easy at-home method is turning financial problems into dream lifestyles. New homes, cars, vacations, it's all happening for real people. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. He knows you've been tired. He knows how long it's been. But He also knows your faith. You've been clinging to hope like a thread, but even that thread was enough. And because of that, the heavens are opening, the weight is lifting. You're not going to bed tonight the same way you woke up. God is speaking something into motion that will change the entire atmosphere around you. You're not reading this by chance. You were meant to hear every word, feel every line, and know deep down this is it. Not hype, not luck, but divine timing. Tonight, God releases that one thing, that one breakthrough, that one miracle, that one healing, that one answered prayer. This is not just comfort, this is confirmation. You've carried a weight for so long that it started to feel like part of you, but it was never meant to stay. God says, lay it down tonight. You don't have to carry this anymore. I'm not just giving you relief, I'm giving you the answer. Don't let that pass you by. This is a sacred moment, a personal appointment, a turning point written with your name on it. If this word is pulling something deep in you, comment 333 to declare your faith right now. The waiting has not been wasted. Every quiet day, every lonely night, every time you wondered if God even heard you, He did. Not a single prayer dropped unnoticed. Not a single tear was wasted. He's been collecting it all, preparing the perfect moment. And now, heaven says, the time is now. I am giving you that one thing, that one breakthrough that will silence the doubt, that one healing the doctors couldn't explain, that one opportunity that makes up for all the closed doors, that one restoration that proves God was always in control. You're not too late. You didn't miss it. Even if it's been years, God's timing is never off. His delay is not denial. He's been aligning everything, people, moments, situations, so that when it happens right. He's not in a hurry, but when he moves suddenly. And tonight is one of those nights. He's not waiting for perfect conditions. He creates them. And that's what he's doing for you right now. You've been asking God, how much longer? And heaven is answering, not one day more. This is your hour. You've waited long enough. Now joy returns. Now peace flows again. Now what was empty is being filled. That silent season, it's ending. That dry ground, water is coming. That aching heart, healing is entering. This is not the end. This is a new beginning disguised as a sudden miracle. God is not done showing you his goodness. You've only seen a glimpse. The pain made it hard to see the promise, but the promise has always been there. And tonight, it unfolds. He's going to do it in such a way that no one else can take the credit. Not you, not luck, not timing, only him. This blessing carries his fingerprints all over it. And when you receive it, your soul will know it was God, no one else. Stop questioning if you're worthy of this. God doesn't bless you because you're perfect. He blesses you because you're his. Your past doesn't cancel your promise. In fact, God will use it as proof of his power. You will say, if he could bring me through that, he can bring me through anything, and you'll mean it. Because this moment will mark you. It will remind you that God sees you, knows you, and still chooses you. Comment 555 if you believe he's choosing you again, right now, in this very moment. You've thought about giving up more times than you've said out loud. You've smiled through days when your heart was heavy. You've been strong for everyone else, while silently wondering when someone would be strong for you. And God says, I've seen all of it, and now I'm stepping in. You don't have to pretend anymore. You don't have to push alone. I'm lifting the burden. I'm carrying the weight. I'm handing you the answer. This isn't the end of your story. This is the chapter where everything shifts, the place where grief turns into joy. The moment where what the enemy meant for evil gets flipped for your good. That's what God does. He turns ashes into beauty, mourning into dancing, waiting into rejoicing. That's his nature. And tonight, that nature is showing up in your life like a flood. He is not a distant God. He's near, closer than the air you breathe. When you feel alone, he is whispering, I'm right here. When you feel overwhelmed, he is saying, I've got this. When you feel forgotten, he is declaring, you are always on my mind. You are not lost in the crowd. You are not overlooked. You are hand-picked for this moment, and nothing can stop it. You've been prepared for this moment through every trial, every scar, every lesson. You didn't survive for nothing. You made it here for a reason. And God is saying, now I reward you. Now I honor your faith. Now I release that one thing you've been waiting for. And when it comes, it won't feel like a slow drip, it will feel like a river. Fast, clear, life-giving, unstoppable. Do not fear what's ahead. You're not walking into the unknown alone. God is going before you, clearing the path. He's placing his hand on your tomorrow, blessing what you can't even see yet. You're not walking into a trap. You're stepping into favor. You're not headed for another loss. You're about to see gain, restoration, multiplication, the kind of blessing that makes people stop and ask, "What happened?" And your only answer will be, "God showed up." This is not hype. This is not wishful thinking. This is truth straight from the throne of heaven. You are loved beyond what you feel. You are seen beyond what others have noticed. And you are about to receive beyond what you thought was possible, because God's not limited. He's not confused. He's not late. He's God. And when he says tonight, he means now. He means breakthrough is knocking. He means the miracle is on its way. Could a CIA-leaked brainwave ritual be the fastest shortcut to a life of luxury? Newly released CIA research has just exposed a jaw-dropping brainwave technique that's letting everyday people attract massive wealth almost instantly. This 7-second home ritual, proven by 4 neuroscience labs, is transforming debt into dream houses, cars, and luxury getaways. If you're reading this, consider yourself lucky. The page could be taken down anytime. Click the link in the description and comments to unlock the secret before it's gone forever. God is not just watching you struggle. He's moving in power right now. You may not feel it yet, but the shift has already begun. This is the moment when everything turns, not because you earned it, but because you're His. That's what grace looks like. That's what love does. It comes for you even when you're exhausted, even when you're not sure you can hold on anymore. And tonight, love has come running straight to your side. If you believe this is for you, stop and comment 777 as a declaration of faith over your situation. God knows what you lost. He knows what broke your heart. He knows the disappointment that made you build walls around your hope. But He also knows how to restore what feels shattered. He knows how to breathe life back into dry places. He doesn't just patch things up, He makes all things new. And that's what He's doing tonight. He's taking what the enemy tried to destroy and flipping it for your good. He's taking the tears and turning them into testimony. You've been on the edge of giving up, but something kept pulling you back. That something was Him. Even in your silence, even in your questioning, He was pulling you closer. And now you're standing in the place where heaven meets earth, where your cry has touched the heart of God, and His answer is pouring out. This is not the end of your story, it's the beginning of everything He promised. Don't underestimate what God is doing right now. It may not look like much on the outside, but spiritually, something huge is shifting. The chains are breaking, the curse is being reversed, the favor is being poured. What's been blocked is being loosed. You won't leave this moment empty. You won't walk into tomorrow with the same burden. God says, I'm putting joy in your hands. I'm giving you that one thing your heart has been aching for. The reason the battle has felt so intense is because of what's on the other side of it. The reason the enemy came after you so hard is because he saw what you were about to step into, but he couldn't stop it. He tried, but heaven has overruled. God's plan stands firm. And tonight, the evidence of that plan begins to unfold. If you've been asking God for a sign, this is it. If you've been waiting for confirmation, here it is. The pain didn't break you. It positioned you. The storm didn't drown you. It refined you. And the delay didn't mean denial. It was God setting the stage for something bigger than you imagined. That one thing is more than just a blessing. It's the start of a season that will restore everything the enemy tried to take. Comment 1212 if you know this word is finding you right where you are and you're ready to receive. There's a reason you couldn't settle, even when it looked like things were working for others and not for you. There's a reason you felt like an outsider, like you didn't fit into the paths others were walking. God set you apart. He didn't want you to have what everyone else has. He wanted to give you what only He can give. And tonight, the heavens are open over your life. The delay breaks, the burden lifts, the breakthrough enters. This moment is sacred, not because of who you are, but because of who He is. He doesn't show up empty-handed. When God arrives, He brings healing in His wings, joy in His voice, and power in His breath. He's speaking into your life with the authority that calmed the seas, opened prison doors, and called dead things back to life. And that same authority is moving in your favor tonight. You won't have to fight this one alone. You won't have to figure it out. You won't have to beg. God says, I'm handling it. You've fought long enough. You've prayed hard enough. You've stayed faithful long enough. Now watch me work. Watch me turn the impossible into reality. Watch me show up in ways you weren't expecting. Because I'm not giving you the ordinary, I'm giving you exactly what you asked for and more. You are not here because of coincidence. You're not hearing this just to feel encouraged for a few minutes. This is your call to rise, to believe again, to trust again, because the God who promised is faithful to deliver. What He started in you, He will finish, not with just survival, but with joy. Not with just enough, but with abundance. He's not done. He's just getting started. And what He's starting now will carry into the days ahead. This is not a one-time blessing. This is a shift in your whole atmosphere. What used to feel like struggle is about to feel like grace. What used to feel like pressure is about to feel like peace. You're entering into rest, not just in your body, but in your soul, because God is taking over. This is where everything starts to make sense. This is where your pain finds purpose, where your delay finds its reason, where your dry ground blooms again. Not because of effort, but because of God. He's reaching into your life with the full weight of His love, and He's not letting you leave empty-handed. You held on, you kept showing up, you didn't quit, and now heaven honors that. You don't need to pretend to be strong anymore. You don't have to carry the weight of trying to hold everything together. God is stepping in to carry it for you. He's replacing the burden with blessing, the pressure with peace, the pain with purpose. You've already proven your faith just by surviving. Now, it's time to receive. Heaven is not waiting on you to figure everything out. God already has the answer in motion. Comment 999 if this is settling deep in your heart and you're ready to receive what God is releasing. Is it really possible for a 7-second ritual to turn financial struggle into overnight wealth? This leaked, CIA-backed study uncovers a 7-second money ritual that's changing lives right now. Endorsed by 4 neuroscience labs, it reprograms your brain to attract money like a magnet. People once broke are now living their dream lives, luxury homes, new vehicles, exotic travel. But this secret won't stay online long. Click the description and comments now to access it before it's permanently deleted. Sometimes the hardest part isn't waiting, it's continuing to believe while you wait. When everything in you is tempted to shut down, to give up, to assume maybe it wasn't meant for you. But God is saying, don't let go, you were closer than you realized, and now I'm bringing it to you. The breakthrough isn't based on your perfection, it's based on God's faithfulness. He never makes a promise He doesn't keep, and tonight His promise is being fulfilled in you. The spiritual battles you've fought lately haven't been random. They've been resistance against what God is about to release. The attacks weren't because you were weak, they were because you're carrying something powerful. The enemy tried to exhaust you before the blessing could arrive, but God shielded you even in the fire. You didn't burn, you didn't break, and now you will rise. He's not just giving you back what you lost, he's giving it back multiplied. The joy is coming back deeper, the peace is coming back fuller, the provision is coming back with more than enough. This is the kind of turnaround that only God can orchestrate. No one else could have written this moment. No one else could have planned it this perfectly. And now, he says, watch what I do next. God is doing something personal for you, not general, not vague, but specific. He knows what you've cried for. He knows what you've been holding in your heart for so long it almost started to fade. He hasn't forgotten it. In fact, he's been preparing the answer in silence. That one thing is on the way to your life with divine speed, and nothing will delay it now. What's been set in motion from heaven cannot be stopped on earth. Comment 1010 if you know this is for you and you're holding on to the promise with fresh hope. This isn't about hype, it's about truth. God doesn't need fancy words to move, he just needs your heart open. And if your heart is open right now, you're about to feel something shift, not just emotionally, but spiritually. The weight will lift, the room will feel different, not because of you, but because of him. The Holy Spirit is filling your space. Even now, you're not reading alone. God is sitting right beside you, whispering, yes, this is for you. This is the kind of moment that changes everything. You're not going to look back at this night as just another ordinary day. This is going to be one of those markers in your life where everything shifted. The kind of night where you'll say, that's when everything started turning around. Because it's not a surface blessing, it's a soul-deep miracle. It touches every corner of your life. Every place that's been dry, hurting, confused, or broken, God is restoring confidence where fear tried to take over. He's rebuilding trust where betrayal tore holes in your heart. He's placing divine strength where you've been weak. And he's doing it now not because of who you are, but because of who he is. This is what grace looks like. Not earned, not explained. Just given freely and fully. You're not going to wake up tomorrow with the same heaviness. That cycle ends tonight. God is breaking it, every chain, every lie, every anxiety. It's not welcome in your life anymore. Where his Spirit is, there is freedom, and he's flooding your life with that freedom right now. You don't have to chase it. You don't have to beg for it. It's coming. And when it lands, it will be undeniable. The most powerful part of all this, you didn't have to force it, you just had to believe. And you did. Even when you doubted, you still held on. Even when you couldn't see it, you still looked toward heaven. That kind of faith moves the heart of God, and because of that, the response is arriving. You're not invisible to him. You're his child, his beloved, and this is your moment to receive. When God says he's giving you that one thing, he means something so perfectly aligned, you won't have to force it to fit. It'll bring peace, not pressure, joy, not confusion, clarity, not chaos. You won't have to chase it. It will feel like it was made for you because it was. Heaven has tailor-made a breakthrough for your life, and now it's arriving. You may not understand the timing, but you'll understand the outcome, because once it comes, it will make perfect sense. The pain, the process, the silence, it will all fall into place. God wastes nothing, and the longer you've waited, the bigger the blessing, the deeper the ache, the louder the joy will be. Because he doesn't just answer prayers, he answers them in a way that reflects his glory and your story. The reason your spirit is stirred is because it recognizes truth. The voice of your Father is calling you into alignment with your promise. It doesn't matter how dark the road has been. It doesn't matter who left you, what failed, or how broken you feel. God doesn't need perfect circumstances to bless you. He creates His own. And tonight, He's choosing to do it in your life. That one thing is closer than you think. That breakthrough is already forming. If you're receiving this deep in your heart, comment 1515 now as a declaration that you believe it's on the way. You've asked God, why has it taken so long? And He's whispering now, because I was preparing the fullness. I don't give halfway. I don't give broken things. I give what is complete, whole, lasting. You were never being punished. You were being protected. Some of what you wanted earlier would have broken you if it came too soon. But now, your spirit is ready. Your heart is prepared. And the delay is turning into delivery. Have you heard about the top secret ritual the government wants to keep hidden? Imagine if a single 7-second ritual could clear your debts and draw wealth to you effortlessly. A leaked CIA report and 4 leading neuroscience labs confirm it's not a myth. Struggling families are moving into dream homes with total peace of mind. But the government might pull this secret any minute. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. There's a reason you've felt pressure lately. A reason why it feels like everything has been coming at you at once. It's because the enemy always attacks hardest when he knows heaven is about to release something powerful. The tension you're feeling isn't a sign to quit. It's confirmation that the shift is right on time. The warfare wasn't for nothing. The tears weren't in vain. God saw every battle, and now He's stepping in with His answer. He's not just giving you something to comfort you. He's giving you something that will change your life. The door that's opening will not only bless you, it will make up for lost time. It will restore what was broken. It will renew your joy. God is not small, and neither is what He's about to do. This one thing will carry the weight of your prayers, your endurance, your pain, and His promise. And it will arrive exactly when you need it most. Comment 1717 if your heart knows something big is shifting for you right now. God knows how tired you are, how hard it's been to keep showing up, how difficult it is to keep trusting when nothing around you looks like what He promised. But tonight He says, your faith has not gone unnoticed. I am honoring every step you took in the dark. I am rewarding the moments you praised me with tears in your eyes. I saw you, and now I respond. Don't let the weariness blind you to what's coming. Don't let the delay convince you it's not going to happen. Just because it didn't come how you expected doesn't mean it's not coming. God's ways are higher. His timing is perfect, and right now, He's working in ways you can't see. He's moving behind the curtain of your life, putting everything into place. The job, the connection, the healing, the solution. It's all lining up. This will be the season where the pain that nearly broke you becomes the very reason you overflow with praise. You'll look back and say, if I hadn't gone through that, I wouldn't have received this. Because God doesn't just fix things, He redeems them. He takes what the enemy meant to destroy you and uses it as the very platform to lift you higher. That's the kind of God He is. Not distant, not passive, but present, active, involved. When you hurt, He moves closer. When you're weak, He steps in with strength. When you've lost hope, He breathes new life into your bones. You're not going to stay where you are. You're not going to be stuck in this forever. What's coming will be worth every ounce of pain that got you here. You were chosen for this moment, not by accident, not by luck, but by design. God looked at the full span of your life and saw this day, this word, this promise. He saw the trials and still said, Yes, they're worth blessing. They're still mine. You are loved exactly as you are, not some cleaned-up version of yourself. God is blessing you not because you earned it, but because He loves you. That's it, and that's enough. You're not alone. You're not forgotten. You're not behind. You're right on time. The God who parted the sea, who made dry bones live, who turned water into wine, that same God is speaking into your life tonight. And when He speaks, creation obeys. When He commands, heaven responds. And He's saying to you now, it's time. I am giving you that one thing. Let these words settle into your heart. Let them breathe life into the places you thought were done. You're not too late. You haven't missed it. You haven't messed it up beyond repair. God doesn't operate in shame. He moves in mercy. And mercy is meeting you right here, right now. Not just with comfort, but with a real, tangible blessing. One that will leave no doubt it was Him. He knows the days you smiled on the outside but were falling apart inside. He knows how hard it's been to keep saying, God is good, when your world didn't look like it, and still you kept your eyes on Him. Still you didn't walk away. That faith may have been bruised, but it never died. And because of that, He's moving for you tonight. The turnaround begins, the closed doors reopen, the silence ends. If you know this word is speaking directly to your spirit, comment Amen to receive it and agree with heaven. God hasn't changed His mind about you. He hasn't downgraded the blessing. He hasn't forgotten your name. You were chosen from the beginning, and this moment has always been part of His plan. The pain didn't cancel it, the delay didn't erase it. His promise still stands. And now that promise is coming to life. It's breathing, it's rising, it's entering your life in full force. You won't need to chase it. You won't need to figure it out. You'll just see it unfold. When God gives you that one thing, it will be so clear, so unmistakable, that your heart will recognize it before your mind does. There will be no confusion, no stress, no pressure, just peace. God doesn't give gifts wrapped in fear. He gives blessings that come with His presence, His assurance, His calm. You won't have to fight for it. He's already fought and won on your behalf. What you're stepping into now is the victory He's prepared for you. You're not walking into this alone. Heaven is surrounding you. The angels are already positioned. The way is already cleared. You're not being pushed forward, you're being led. God goes before you, and where He leads, provision flows. He's not just making a way, He is the way. He's not just sending help, He is your help. And He's not just preparing the answer, He is the answer. Why is this 7-second CIA ritual spreading everywhere so fast? New CIA leaks have revealed a powerful brain ritual that triggers instant wealth flow. This 7-second technique, validated by 4 neuroscience labs, is rapidly changing lives. From crushing debt to dream vacations, this could be your shortcut to abundance. If you're seeing this, you're lucky. The page might disappear any moment. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted forever. This moment is holy, not because everything feels perfect, but because God is in it. Right here, right now, with you. Your pain doesn't scare Him. Your doubts don't offend Him. He draws near to the brokenhearted and He binds up their wounds. That's what He's doing in you tonight, binding up what was bleeding, repairing what was torn, breathing on what felt dead. If your heart is beginning to feel lighter even as you read this, comment 1111 as a sign that you believe God is in this moment with you. The burden you've been carrying has felt too much at times. You've gone to bed more than once with heaviness that words couldn't explain. You've woken up tired even after sleeping. but that weight is being lifted. God says, you were never meant to carry this alone, and now He's picking it up for you. You'll feel the shift in your mind, in your emotions, in your body. The lifting won't just be spiritual, it'll be physical too. Because when God blesses you, He does it in a way that touches every part of your life. He's not only healing your heart, He's restoring your joy. He's aligning the right people. He's preparing new doors. What felt like a standstill is now breaking open into movement. Divine movement, kingdom timing, supernatural acceleration. You won't have to force it anymore. You'll just walk into it. This is the beauty of who God is. He never shows up empty. When He comes, He brings all of Himself, His power, His peace, His promise. You don't have to figure out how it'll all come together. You just need to stay available. Stay expectant. Stay open. Because the blessing isn't dependent on your ability, it's being released by His authority. And no power on earth can stop what heaven has already decreed. You may not understand every detail of what's coming, but you'll feel the presence of the one who brings it, and that's how you'll know it's real. That's how you'll know it's God. There will be a quiet confidence in your spirit, a stillness in your soul, a peace that overrides fear, and a joy that no one will be able to steal. That's the kind of blessing that's coming. That's the weight of the one thing He's promised you. God never leaves things half done. What He starts, He finishes. And not just finishes, but finishes well. Your life will not end in disappointment. Your story will not stay stuck in pain. Your faith will not be wasted. The reward is coming. The answer is arriving. The miracle is unfolding. You won't have to go looking for signs. The signs will follow you. The fruit will show up. The favor will rest on you. People around you will begin to notice the change. Not because you changed everything, but because God changed what you couldn't. That's what grace does. It shows up where your strength runs out. You're going to walk into rooms you weren't qualified for. Step into moments you never saw coming. Receive news that brings tears, not from sadness, but from sheer joy. Because this time, it's going to be different. This time, you won't have to wonder if it's real. It will be so real, so overwhelming, you'll fall to your knees in awe. This is the power of the living God, the one who knows your name, who never left your side, who knew exactly when and how to release the blessing. And tonight, He says, that time is now, that moment is here, that one thing is being released. This blessing isn't random. It's not just something nice. It's a specific answer to the specific battle you've faced. It's God showing you that He never stopped listening. He never turned away. Even when the nights were long and the answers didn't come, He was working. Even when it felt like your story was standing still, heaven was busy behind the scenes. Now that hidden work is coming into view, and it will be more beautiful than you imagined. If you feel this word pressing on your spirit like truth you've been waiting for, comment 222 to declare that your breakthrough is real and it's coming. You didn't miss your moment. You didn't fall too far behind. You're not too late for what God has planned. The delay you've been through has only made room for the kind of blessing that overflows. God doesn't just fix what's broken. He restores it. He renews it. And when He gives in ways that make the pain make sense. Not because the pain was good, but because His goodness can turn anything around. Tonight is not about fixing everything in one instant. It's about opening the door to a promise that will unfold step by step. You're not stepping into a small season. You're stepping into favor. You'll see it in the little things first. A peace you can't explain. A hope you thought you lost. A moment that feels like healing. Then it will grow like rain after a drought, like light slowly returning after a long night. This isn't emotional hype. This is spiritual reality. You know it deep down. That tug in your heart, that weight lifting off your shoulders, that voice that keeps whispering, "This is for you." That's not your imagination. That's the Holy Spirit reminding you that you are not forgotten. You are not forsaken. You are still chosen, still seen, still called. And this is your time. God isn't holding your past against you. He's using your past to prove His power. The mistakes, the detours, the regrets, they're not barriers. They're part of the testimony. He's going to use it all. Every tear will water the ground where new life is about to grow. Every disappointment will become the very place where joy returns. Every delay will make the breakthrough feel that much sweeter. Comment, "Amen," if you believe this is a word from God straight to your life. Could the CIA really be hiding a 7-second ritual that turns money struggles into fortune? A covert CIA finding exposes a strange 7-second ritual that activates money-attracting brainwaves on autopilot. Supported by science and 4 elite labs, this home ritual is turning struggling people into dream lifestyle owners. But this page may disappear soon. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted from the internet forever. Some of you reading this have been fighting in silence. You've been encouraging others while quietly falling apart yourself. You've been strong for everyone else while carrying secret burdens. And God says, you don't have to keep doing this alone. I've seen the weight. I've heard the cries. I'm not waiting any longer to show you my hand. The miracle coming won't just help you, it will revive you. You will breathe differently, think differently, walk with a new sense of strength. When God gives you this one thing, it will break every lie the enemy tried to speak over your life. The lie that said you'd never get free. The lie that said you'd always be stuck. The lie that told you you're not enough. All of it is being silenced by the truth of God's voice saying, "You are mine, you are loved, and you are about to receive." This isn't just about healing or provision. This is about restoration. Total restoration. There's something powerful that happens when you stop trying to figure everything out and start trusting that God is still in control. This is that moment for you, a deep surrender. Not giving up, but letting go. Letting go of the pressure to fix everything. Letting go of the fear of what's next. Letting go of the idea that it all depends on you. It doesn't. It never did. And God is proving that now. He's not coming through because you did everything right. He's coming through because He loves you. And love always shows up. It never leaves. It never fails. And this is the night love shows up at your door with the answer to the prayer you stopped praying out loud. It's still alive. God never let go of it. He's been holding it for the right time. And this is it. So don't rush past this. Don't let it slip through your fingers. Let these words soak into the places that feel forgotten. Let them breathe life into what feels dry. Because this isn't just another promise, it's a release. A holy moment, a divine confirmation. What you've been waiting for is stepping into your life, and it's going to change everything. This one thing will carry the power of everything you've been through. It will carry the beauty of the blessing and the strength of the battle. It will carry the quiet answers to loud prayers. It will be clear and it will be lasting. God is not giving you temporary comfort. He's giving you permanent change, and it starts right now. You've reached a point where your soul is tired of waiting, where the delay has begun to feel like denial. But God is saying, it was never no, it was always not yet, and now the time has come. You weren't being ignored, you were being prepared. You weren't being punished, you were being positioned. And what you're stepping into will make every tear worth it, every setback part of the story, every delay part of the design. If you can feel it rising in your spirit, even if you don't fully understand it, comment 333 to declare that you trust what God is doing. You've grown through this season in ways that no one else could see. On the outside, maybe it looked like you were just surviving, but inside, God was strengthening your roots, deepening your faith, stretching your capacity. Now that quiet growth is about to produce visible fruit, the kind of fruit that only comes from pressing through when others would have quit, the kind of favor that only follows endurance. This is the season where what you've carried in silence becomes your public testimony. God is going to make it so clear that this wasn't your doing, it was His. And when it shows up, it won't look small. It'll be so undeniable that even the people who doubted you will say, "This had to be God." He's setting the stage for your vindication, not so you can boast, but so others will believe. Don't let fear talk you out of this moment. Don't let the past convince you that good things don't last. This isn't something fleeting. What God is doing is meant to remain. The blessing that's coming will carry peace. It will bring relief. It will settle things that have felt chaotic. It will anchor you. Because it's not just any blessing, it's the one you were born to receive, the one He never let go of, even when you did. There are moments when you know God is real, not because of what you feel, but because of what starts happening around you. This is one of those moments. Watch as the doors begin to open. Watch as the anxiety begins to lift. Watch as your heart starts to breathe again. These are not coincidences. These are signs that what you've been praying for is stepping into your reality. Comment 777 if you believe this is the beginning of your new chapter. God's voice is louder than your fear. His promise is stronger than your past. His love is deeper than the hurt, and His timing is more perfect than anything you could ever plan. Right now, He is putting everything into place. Conversations are being had about you, rooms are being prepared for you, healing is being released to you, and you don't even have to chase it. God is delivering it. You're not going to miss this. You're not going to be passed over. The enemy tried to convince you that everyone else would receive while you stayed stuck. But that was a lie. You were never forgotten. You were just being preserved, held for something greater. And that something is beginning now. Don't look back. What's ahead is too important. Don't replay the moments that didn't work out. They didn't because they weren't part of this plan. And this plan is better. It's bigger. It's God-sized. You don't need to worry about whether you're ready. God makes you ready when the time comes. And this is that time. Could a hidden CIA discovery explain why so many are suddenly living in luxury? Secret CIA research has now come to light, revealing a brain-hacking ritual that draws in wealth like magic. It only takes 7 seconds, you can do it at home, and it's supported by 4 neuroscience labs. People are ditching debt and living in luxury right now. But this information won't stay online for long. Click the link in the description and comments before it's deleted. You're stepping into a moment that has heaven's fingerprints all over it. It's not just for your comfort, it's for your calling. God is answering the cry beneath the words, the ache beneath the smile, the need behind the strength. He's saying, I know what you haven't spoken, and I'm still going to answer it. This is how He works. He meets us at our breaking point and pours out blessing. He takes what we thought was empty and fills it until it overflows. He finds us at the end of ourselves and gives us exactly what we couldn't give ourselves: hope, strength, and that one thing that changes everything. God is not teasing you with hope. He's anchoring you in it. You didn't imagine the promise, you heard it, and tonight He's proving that you didn't wait in vain. You didn't believe for nothing. You didn't stand for no reason. You were right to trust Him. You were right to hold on. And you don't have to keep wondering, is this really it? Because He's going to make it plain. The confirmation will come. The peace will follow. The provision will appear. And you will know, this is the moment I was waiting for. This is the night where heaven kisses earth on your behalf. The kind of moment where things shift, not gradually, but instantly. In the spirit, there's movement happening. Chains are breaking. Walls are falling. You may not see the full picture yet, but you'll begin to feel it. A peace will start to flood areas that were filled with confusion. A calm will settle in places where fear used to live. Because when God gives you that one thing, He changes not just your situation, but you. And maybe that's what needed to happen first. Maybe the wait was never about the blessing being ready. Maybe it was about you being ready to hold it, carry it, and walk in it. God's not interested in a moment of breakthrough. He's after a lifetime of walking with you in power. And now, because you stayed, because you didn't quit, because you trusted Him even when it didn't make sense, He's releasing it. No more delays, no more almosts, no more wondering. It's here. If your heart is starting to believe again, comment 555 to anchor your faith in this word. You've been through enough to know that not everything that shines is gold. You've learned to wait on what's real, and because of that, God is rewarding you with the real thing, not a false hope. Not a temporary fix, but the promise, the answer, the breakthrough that touches not just one area, but every area of your life. This is how He works. He doesn't patch up the pain, He rewrites the ending. Some of you have lost more than people know. You've walked through seasons that stripped you down, left you empty, and made you question everything. But tonight, God is pouring back into those empty places. Not just emotionally, tangibly, visibly, powerfully. You'll see it with your eyes. You'll feel it in your spirit. You'll walk in it daily. Because what's coming isn't a reward, it's a restoration. And God is the only one who restores with more than what was taken. The places in you that felt dry, forgotten, disconnected, those are the very places God is about to bring life to. He's not skipping over the broken parts. He's going there first, because He doesn't want to just bless the parts of you that look strong. He wants to heal the parts of you that feel weak. That's His love. That's His nature. He finishes what He starts, and He begins where it hurts. And this is that moment for you. The moment you look back on and say, that's when things started changing. That's when I knew He hadn't forgotten me. You're not here by chance. These words aren't reaching you by luck. God brought you to this very place to hear this very truth, because He's that personal, He's that intentional, and tonight He's that generous. He's not just showing you mercy, He's pouring out favor. Favor you didn't ask for. Favor you didn't expect. Favor you couldn't have earned. Because that's how grace works. It finds you, floods you, and lifts you where nothing else could. You're not about to survive another hard season. You're about to rise into the best one yet. Comment 1010 if you believe God is unlocking a new level in your life right now. There's something powerful that happens when you stop asking when and start saying yes, yes to what God is doing, yes to what He's giving, yes to the healing, yes to the peace, yes to the restoration. And if you're here now, still reading, still open, still expectant, it means your spirit is saying yes, and God is responding. You're not going to beg for what's yours. You're not going to chase it down. You're going to receive it. You're going to walk into it naturally, as if the road was always leading you here. Because it was. Every closed door was redirection. Every delay was alignment. Every heartbreak was preparation. It all had a purpose, and now that purpose is coming alive. Let yourself believe again. Let your guard down long enough for hope to settle in. God isn't going to let you down. He's not going to leave things halfway. He's not going to bless everyone else and forget you. You're next. You're seen. You're loved. And you're ready. Ready to receive. Ready to rise. Ready to finally hold the very thing you've been waiting on. You don't need to make yourself worthy. God already decided you were, before the mistake, before the heartbreak, before the struggle. He chose you. And when He chooses someone, He doesn't change His mind. You can rest in that. You can breathe in that. You can stop trying to earn what He already wants to give. Why are so many claiming this CIA ritual changed their life in just 7 seconds? This leaked CIA ritual is the real deal, and it's potent. A 7-second brainwave hack, backed by 4 neuroscience labs, is helping regular people leap from broke to abundant. Dream homes, cars, trips, it's all within reach. But this video could disappear anytime from the internet. So click the link in the description and comments now to see it before it's gone forever. So take this moment in. Let it sink in deep. This isn't just another night. This is the turning point, the shift, the start of the season you've prayed for. You may have felt like nothing was happening, but everything was about to happen all at once. God works like that. Suddenly, completely, miraculously. You're not walking away from this the same. What's being poured over your life right now is changing you from the inside out. It's healing years of pain in a single moment. It's restoring lost time with overwhelming grace. It's opening doors that don't make sense on paper. But they don't have to make sense. They're from God. You didn't need everyone to understand.